True story, in 1990, I left my little brother in Hollywood because I couldn't afford to take care of both of us. I had been sick for a month and I got fired from my job. I hopped on a plane to Chicago, paid for by a man that I had met previously on an airplane coming back from South America. I promised my little brother William that I was going to get established in Chicago as quickly as I could so that I could send him a plane ticket to come and be with me. The same day I landed in Chicago, I went straight to Gay Chicago magazine where I talked to my friend Ralph Paul Gernhardt, the owner, and he got me a job that same night working at the Lucky Horseshoe Lounge as a dancer. As luck would have it, that very same night, I met a generous older man who rented me an apartment on Roscoe Street. Within 1 month, I had enough money to send my brother a ticket. But when I called my brother, he refused to come to Chicago. He had already signed a contract with Vivid Video to perform in several of their videos. The thought occurred to me that had my younger brother William decided to do these videos while I was living there with him, that I could still have been in Hollywood together with him. But the fact is that I had kept him away from my agent on purpose because I really did not want him following in my footsteps. Eventually though, my little brother William did finally come to live with me in Chicago, and so did my friend Carlos. And we all three basically operated our own little business out of the apartment. It was a tiny studio apartment that really needed a revolving door. We spent all that time going out to clubs and drinking and partying and going to fancy dinners with wealthy men. But then one day, William met a guy from Missouri and he moved away and left me in Chicago. There was no way in hell I was moving to Missouri. And then Carlos moved out too. And I was really, truly alone in my apartment with my little dog, just as I had been when I moved in. Only now, it was a year later and the lease was about to be up, and this old man was going to claim his security deposit and kick me out. One of the regular customers at the Lucky Horseshoe, who used to put $20 bills in my thong, really wanted me to move in with him. We had had a few dates, but I had no intention of moving in with him until my lease was up and I had no choice. Moving in with somebody out of desperation is not a good way to start a relationship. It wasn't a relationship, it was a trap, and that's exactly what it turned into. In my next story, I'll tell you just how ugly it got. Follow me for more.